I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Spinning is hard. But no, wait, don't go. Huh? Because the first drill is nice and easy, holding onto a chair, and it's a great small space balance exercise. So the first spin I'm going to show you is a back inside spin, and it'll all become clear why it's called that. If you like to spin clockwise, you need to be on your right leg, and if you like to spin anti-clockwise, you need to be on your left leg. Onto the chair, onto your preferred leg. Now the idea here is that this heel is going to come round this inside wheel, so back, inside, you see. So you're on an inside edge, and this back wheel is going to slip round. And you can kind of give it a little hop. Now, bear in mind, if you're on a 78A, 80, 90, you're not going to get the slip that I'm getting. It's going to be much more of a hop, because you're going to have to lift a little bit more to get round. Whilst you're doing this, keeping the free leg, the one that you're not standing on, still and close to your body is going to help you to keep your balance. So this is going to be easier than if this is flapping about. Always keep that nice centre, weight right over the foot and pushing down into the floor. What you want to do is you want to work up to being able to periodically let go of the chair. So say I'm here, I can do a couple of scoots and get my balance again, hold on to the chair and just keep practicing. So far we've spoken about the feet, but as always, a lot of the spin comes from these. Depending on which way you're spinning, a different shoulder will lead. So if I'm going to spin this way on my left foot, my left shoulder will lead. If I'm going to spin the other way on my right foot, my right shoulder will lead. Without that shoulder, it's going to be really hard to get the rotation. So all the time think this shoulder is pushing, 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 and then this one is pushing, pushing, pushing. It's really, really important, and it will help you to get round as well. So when you're ready, you can get rid of these. So the first drill we've just done gives you the feel of the spin, of the heel coming around the toe. So now we're going to try going into the spin with a bit of momentum, because then you're going to spin rather than just hop round. So one way to get momentum is to go from a 2-foot spin. So if you're here looking at this video, you've probably already tried the 2-foot spin, but if you haven't, I shall link that for you. So let's go with what's familiar. 2-foot spin, wide stance, but this time you're going to think about targeting the weight to one leg and feel that heel coming round the toe. So I'm going to squeeze and I'm going to put more weight on here. Don't forget to use your shoulder. If you're aiming to get all the weight on your right foot, then start with the right arm in front, and vice versa. All the weight on the left foot, start with the left arm in front. Squeeze together and transfer the weight. Another way to get into a spin is to use a move which I suspect is going to be familiar to you, which will be an open book turn. The leg that's going to be my spinning leg needs to be the one that's trailing. So I'm going to push, and then I'm going to do my open book turn into my spin. Now, the key to this is to use the inside here to push myself in to the spin. This spin entry is a little bit harder and perhaps not as familiar, but it's the way that artistic skaters learn to spin. I'm going to spin on my right leg, so my right arm's going to go in front and my left leg is going to go on the toe stop behind and to the side of my right leg. Now this is where I'm going to get my push from. I'm going to push off my toe stop and bring my leg round under my arm, like this. This is quite tricky. You're going to push from here and bring it round under the arm and pull your arms in. And this swinging motion of your leg should help to push you round. This is one of the harder entries because you haven't got quite as much momentum. You have to make it. You've also got to have pretty good balance so you don't throw yourself off when you bring this leg round. The last option I'm going to show you may look familiar because you may have seen it on the telly when the Olympic ice skaters do it. Ooh, fancy! There's actually quite a lot going on here. You need to be able to do a back pull, a step forward, a forward outside edge, and a 3-turn. Let's do it. So I've got my cross pull here, inside edge onto an outside 3-turn to anchor the spin, and spin. Now don't forget that I'm one of those really annoying people that have been skating for most of my life and make this look really, really easy, but it is not easy, okay? So please, I know it's going to be frustrating. Take your time, be patient with yourself. I've mentioned loads and loads of skills in this video, so what I will do is I will link to a playlist to make it easier for you to find all the videos you need to work up to this skill. I'm Katie, you've been watching Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye!